The San Francisco 49ers enter Week 6 with a mission: bounce back from recent challenges, prove their dominance, and remind the league why they're one of the top contenders in the NFL. As they prepare to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the stakes couldn't be higher. Every snap, every drive, and every adjustment will matter. The 49ers have all the tools to win this game, but only if they execute on key fundamentals that define championship football. This isn't just another regular season matchup. It's a test of mental toughness, preparation, and leadership. The Buccaneers, led by quarterback Baker Mayfield, are a scrappy team. They've surprised opponents with their defensive intensity and aggressive offensive play calling. But for San Francisco, this game comes down to focus, health, and execution. The 49ers can beat the Buccaneers today if they dominate in 4 crucial areas: protecting Brock Purdy, establishing the run, staying disciplined on defense, and controlling time of possession. Protecting Brock Purdy. If there's one thing the 49ers must prioritize, it's keeping Brock Purdy upright and comfortable in the pocket. The Buccaneers' defense is aggressive. Todd Bowles loves to blitz and disguise coverages. They'll test Purdy's composure, especially early in the game. The offensive line must handle the pressure without letting the pocket collapse. Left tackle Trent Williams will have his hands full against Tampa's edge rushers, particularly Shaquille Barrett and Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. Both are capable of wrecking a game if given the chance. Williams' leadership and communication along the line will be key. If the line can give Purdy even an extra second to throw, San Francisco's passing attack can pick apart the Buccaneers' secondary, a unit that's been inconsistent this season. When Purdy has time, he's deadly efficient. His timing with Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel has improved week by week. Expect Shanahan to design quick, rhythm-based passes early, slants, screens, and rollouts to neutralize the blitz. Once Purdy finds his groove, it opens up everything else offensively. Establishing the run game. The heart of the 49ers' identity is the run game, and that starts with Christian McCaffrey. When McCaffrey gets into rhythm early, San Francisco's entire offense becomes nearly unstoppable. The Buccaneers have a strong front seven, led by Vita Vea and Levante David, but their run defense has shown cracks when facing dynamic rushing attacks. The 49ers must be creative in how they use McCaffrey. Not every play should be a standard handoff. Expect Kyle Shanahan to use jet sweeps with Deebo Samuel, zone reads with Elijah Mitchell, and motion-heavy formations to confuse Tampa's linebackers. The goal is to spread out the defense and create mismatches in space. When the 49ers commit to the run, it wears opponents down. It controls tempo, drains the clock, and opens up the play-action game. If McCaffrey gets 20-plus touches today, expect big gains late in the second half, because that's when Tampa's defense tends to fatigue. San Francisco wins games when they dominate the ground game, and that has to be the formula again. Stay disciplined on defense. On defense, San Francisco must play with discipline and patience. Baker Mayfield, though not elite, is dangerous when given room to improvise. He thrives in chaos, escaping the pocket, extending plays, and finding receivers like Mike Evans and Chris Godwin downfield. The 49ers' defensive line, led by Nick Bosa, needs to pressure Mayfield without overcommitting. Losing containment could lead to broken plays, and that's exactly what Tampa wants. Bosa, Javon Hargrave, and Arik Armstead must collapse the pocket from all sides, forcing Mayfield to make quick, risky throws. The linebackers, Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw, must stay alert in coverage, particularly against tight ends and running backs. Tampa Bay loves using short dump-off passes and screens to slow down aggressive defenses. If Warner and Greenlaw can sniff those plays out early, they can shut down Tampa's rhythm. Turnovers will also be crucial. The Buccaneers' offense struggles when they're behind the chains. If the 49ers can force a fumble or interception early, it changes the tone of the game instantly. Expect the defense to play aggressively but smart. Limit penalties, stay in assignments, and trust the system that's made them one of the best units in football. Control the clock and tempo. Another key to victory, time of possession. The 49ers must keep the Buccaneers' offense off the field. Long, methodical drives that end in points, even field goals, can break Tampa's momentum and frustrate their defense. The more Purdy, McCaffrey, and Ayuk stay on the field, the less chance Mayfield has to find rhythm. Shanahan excels at controlling tempo. Expect him to use motion on nearly every play, forcing Tampa's defense to reveal coverages and make adjustments. The 49ers will likely use short passes as extensions of the run game, chipping away yard by yard. It's not about flashy plays today, it's about consistency. If San Francisco can hold the ball for 35 minutes or more, they'll almost certainly win. Controlling tempo also keeps their defense fresh, allowing Bosa and company to unleash maximum pressure in key third-down situations. Special teams and field position. Special teams often get overlooked, but this game could hinge on field position. Kicker Jake Moody must be consistent, no missed opportunities, especially in what could be a low-scoring first half. Punter Mitch Wishnowsky will play a key role in flipping the field when drives stall. The Buccaneers have dangerous return men, so San Francisco's coverage units must stay sharp. Avoiding penalties and maintaining lane discipline on punts and kickoffs is critical. A single return mistake could shift momentum, and the 49ers can't afford that. Mental focus and adjustments. One of the hallmarks of Kyle Shanahan's coaching success is in-game adjustments. The first half might not go perfectly. Tampa's defense could bring pressure or disguise coverages. But the 49ers' ability to adjust at halftime has been one of their biggest strengths in recent seasons. If Shanahan identifies weaknesses, such as Tampa's struggles against play action or crossing routes, expect him to exploit them in the third quarter. The mental focus will be equally important. Coming off a tough stretch or potential injury setbacks, it's easy for teams to lose concentration. Shanahan must keep his players locked in, reminding them that this isn't just another game. It's about maintaining momentum in the NFC. Every win counts, especially with how competitive the conference has become. Players who must step up. Beyond the stars, there are a few key role players who could make the difference today. Jawan Jennings, known for his toughness on third down, could play a major role in extending drives. Tight end George Kittle needs to be more involved in the passing game. His energy and physicality can ignite the entire offense. On defense, watch for Jair Brown or Charvarius Ward to make a big play in coverage. A key interception or forced fumble could turn the game around instantly. Depth players like Elijah Mitchell and Ray McCloud may also get more touches, especially if Shanahan wants to keep McCaffrey fresh. Every contribution matters when you're facing a team like Tampa Bay that plays with grit and determination. The bigger picture. For the 49ers, this isn't just about beating the Buccaneers. It's about re-establishing dominance after a turbulent few weeks. The NFL season is long, and great teams separate themselves by how they respond to adversity. A win today would restore confidence and send a message to the rest of the league. The 49ers are still elite, still dangerous, and still chasing that Lombardi trophy. The 49ers have one of the most balanced rosters in football. When they play to their identity, physical, smart, and explosive, few teams can keep up. But they can't afford to take Tampa Bay lightly. The Buccaneers are resilient, and Baker Mayfield's competitiveness can spark unexpected comebacks. This game will test the 49ers' discipline, patience, and resolve. Final thoughts. The San Francisco 49ers can defeat the Buccaneers today if they stick to what they do best: protect Brock Purdy, establish the run early with McCaffrey, stay disciplined on defense, and control the pace of the game. When the 49ers dictate tempo, they dominate.
Expect Kyle Shanahan to call a balanced, strategic game, one built on precision, confidence, and physicality. If the 49ers execute, this could be a statement win, a reminder to the league that they are still one of the most complete teams in the NFL.
Today's game isn't just about points on the board. It's about identity, resilience, and proving once again why the San Francisco 49ers are true Super Bowl contenders.